ちょっとテスト。見えてますか？聞こえてますか？ MMD ちゃん、広告ありがとう。
見聞きできてます。
冷やかしもいらっしゃい。確認ありがとう。
見えてませんし聞
一週間ぶり
こえてません。
の暖流
ずっとボケ。
1週間ぶりのダンディです。
週刊ダンディ。
見えてないって返事ができてるから見えてるじゃんって言うかな。
Happy customers are repeat customers.
前回のあらすじ。女優の殺人事件の真相を追いかけて3つの果樹園に行きました。立東の果樹園、そしたらそこの従業員は首から変な生き物生やしてました。
あからさまに規制さ
しかも
れているのだ
果樹。園に盗賊とか危険なゴリラとかがいた。
Incoming.
頑張ろう。
Fate shines on us today.
平和な保養地とは何だったのか。盗賊、俺たちの居場所を守るんだ。
リゾートホテルのはずだったのにね。まずどこから歩くと右側が入ってきた。
I'll keep quiet.
すごい毒々しいキノコ。ここもすぐ真剣に抑
真
制される。
剣がこんなところにまで。
すぐに果樹園じゃなくなりそう。
焼かなきゃ。
このゲームには効果能力はなかった。効果することができたらよかったね。
果樹園、マーロスの実。放
そういう
課後の人は
対策はあ
大変だ。
った。敵だ。何笑ってんねん。
Me?
盗賊じゃない。
Please, pie.
果樹園の従業員と規制された従業員。かわいい子。かわいそう。ちょっと幸せすぎて攻撃性が上がってる。
Something.
ハロハロー。
I can't hear you laugh.
うわ動きが気色悪い。
最高に「へい」ってやつだ。
あの大きさで容体なの。
Trying to attack me with your sorrow.
やすやすさんが 1000PT ニコニ広告しました。
Something's bumming me out.
やすやすちゃん広告ありがとう。
I just wanted to make you smile.
怪しい人影さんが 1100PT ニコニ広告しま
目
した。
の前でお仲間が死んでしまいましたけど、虫のおかげで幸せですか？そうです。人影ちゃん広告ありがとう。ステータス高いな。ステータス高いけど動きが変。
Rizzo's would be remiss to fail to mention the Orchard Storage Warehouse. Without this impressive-looking building, there would simply be no orchards. Gaze in amazement at the
案内装置。
impressive construction of the front door, the sleek roof and glittering piping, the lush walls keeping
脳
the
のリ
gem
ミッター
hidden
外
from
れ
the
てる
rest
イク
of
ワ
the
ナあれかな。
orchard. This warehouse is truly, truly a wonder.
和
One
骨
can
いらっ
only
しゃい。
guess at the secrets contained within.
脳のリミッター外れて寄生虫の乗り物に
広告
されちゃったよ。
貢献にマハリトさんが 1000PT ニコニ広告しました。
ハリトちゃん広告ありがとう。久しぶり。この人は寄生されてないね。
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan.
お久しぶりで
You
す。
can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you
よ
or
く来
me.
てくれまし
We're
た。
all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort.
パソコン壊れたんだ
Keep
って
at it.
大変だったね。なかなかの努力かな。リッツォのスローガン
新品
覚え
になった
てないか
かららもう
なんとも言え。
大丈夫。
スペーサーズチョイスのスローガンだったら覚え。
I wish you'd just said
覚
it
え
was
てるんだけど
terrible.
ね。
The pity stings worse than the shame. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I
勝
guess
手に
that's
作っちゃうの。
why
そ
I'm
れ
just
は
an
それ
intern
で
and not
す
a
ごい。
full-timer. At least not yet.
ここに俳優が来てないかな。
Oh, yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she
今の状
stole the
況はね。
limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
有名な女優が殺されて、その事件に調査をして。なぜか、トーンズが探偵として雇われた。
I
ガレージっ
certainly
て誰
am.
だっけ？
That aerodynamic chassis? How the light glints off his rotund head. The way he
名探偵ダンディ。
enunciates. Cry havoc and let loose the
そういうこと。
cadence of war. Excuse me. I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
シェイクスピアが登場する演劇をやってた。シェイクスピアってサッカーじゃない。
I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again. What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
果樹園30はなかなか体力は。カマチってな。
Well, they're really mean for one thing. Mosquitoes don't stop stinging you when you die. They keep going for 10 or 15 minutes after. Don't worry though. Mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
君が泣いても殴るのを
蚊なのか蜂なのか。
やめない。その蜂はなんでここにいるの？
The mosquitoes are incredibly helpful for the orchards. They almost never get out either, and when they do, it's just a matter of recalling them from hive control.
そう。
But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
果物の受粉とかに必要なのかな？
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here. It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me. Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
危険だけど出世は早いコースみたい。
Mother did mention that from time to time, but she always kept me far away from her work. Who could complain about happier workers and higher profit gains? Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day?
毎日電気ショックで起こされてるの。
administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think. Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say. Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
じゃあな。ここのものは娘になっちゃう。娘になっちゃう。ネズミ。ティラノスのこちら側で一番スイートなそうです。こちら側ってな。ほとんどの部品にはシアン化け物が 40% 含まれている。 生産化合物って言った方が通じるそう。生産カリ。
ペロ、これ
感電死する恐れがあるので端末を舐めない。これは過去にそういう事故が起こったってことだね。
舐めちゃダメだってよ。
ビリビリする。家がロボットを出そうとして死んでしまう。果物数えられない。マジで怒る。
マジでおこです。わら。
被害の記録がとても雑。絶対刺される。パワプロベリーの育ち方がロボットの収穫スピードよりもはるかに速い。カニ速い。久しぶりのカニ速い。やったね。ノルマ達成。
ここにもカニが。
これは JCOM。功績を認めて前例のない報酬。自分の裁量で取れる15分休憩1回分。ブラックすぎる。プライマルが果樹園にいる。
そういえば、次のギフトイベントは外配信応援イベントらしいですね。
キャンプだってね。せっかくだから一応エントリーしてある。鍵開いてるじゃん。死んでるじゃん。
お外で配信しなきゃ。
地球外で配信するね。あの鍵のドア絶対いらないです。
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
そうだった。さっきも異常があったのに確認忘れてた。今持ってるこれがね。次元異常探知機。異常があると見つけて知らせてくれる不思議な機械。
Congratulations, Inspector.
すごい
You
ね。
discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
すごい。
女優の足跡
Timeline
発見した。
discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations,
では
Inspector.
別の足
You
跡か。
discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known
別
as
じゃなかった。
Halcyon Helen.
ハルシオン、ヘレンっていうのは
Timeline discrepancy.
殺
Congratulations,
された女優。
Inspector.
Such lovely weather calls for a harvest, I do believe.
野望、さっき出てきた人だ。
That's not funny!
大変な、規制されてる。
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this
目と
precise
口が不自
moment
然
in
だな。
time.
Oh, my dear Law. Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know what's going on with your face?
その顔、
Why,
どうした
thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face
面白い
when
顔。
engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's
面白い。
does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing,
後ろで何
reformatory
かが歩い
tours.
てる。
Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
生垣、迷路、TM。
Ah, you mean that
ハ
lovely
ルシオ
actor
ン、
who
ヘ
got
レンを
herself
見なかっ
dead?
たか。
Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the
ピッツォ
RR
研
and
究
DD
開発
labs.
区域研究
Can't
所。
imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do
リ
with
ゾ
the
ー
new
ト、地の
product
果樹園に
unveiling.
来たのにまた研究所。なんか、
受け答えはちゃんとできてるんだよな。
会話は成立してるね。
That's right. She was.
ヘレンは、
She sure
こ
made
この
for
宣伝、
some
キャンペ
lovely
ーンだっ
adverts.
た。
Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest. Can't say that I
殺人の
have.
凶器、
We
見れ
use
ない
bad
か。
batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual
良
care of
品の
garden
石を農
shears.
薬、代わりに使って。
Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes?
やっぱり、
She
そう、
wasn't, was she?
運の働き
That
をし
would
て
be
る
a
んだか、
mighty
バッチ
wretched。way to go. Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty.
最先端テクノロジーがあるのは、そんな危
When a
険な生き物じゃ
pollinization
ない
cycle
除草
finishes
方法を
or
作
is
って。
aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzos would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big glimmering
これ絶
electric
対、
fencing.
カバチと戦闘になる。私は詳しいんだ。
Well now, you certainly are an
チケットは
individual
すでに
of
買ってある。
refined taste. There are folks who defend the premium option and its sprat petting zoo, but once you've been bit by one sprat, you've been bit by them all. Of course, tours of any excess level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization cycle. Our waspitos are quite territorial and have been known to sting both workers and visitors alike. Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
15分の休憩の権利もらったのが野望だよね。15分。休憩する権利。
Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welds. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some waspitos on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
仕事に事故はつきもの。
Why would
この栽培係は長生きしなさそうだな。
with bursting happiness by bringing to fruition my life's purpose. This job is a blessing. In fact,
首にくっ
I
つい
can't
て
say
る
I've
フレ
ever been
掴んで
merrier in
クイ
my
ッと引
whole
っ張り
life.
たい。
I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
怖いから銃で撃ちたい。
Gosh and goody gumdrops, but I could talk
それ
about
もわ
the
かる。
orchards till my lips fell off. Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers. And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly
その
profit
スローガン
reports.
はちょっと
So
わ
if
かるけ
nothing
ど、
else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
そのツアープライマルとか
An
盗賊に襲
excellent
われそうだ
decision
け
you
どね。
most certainly won't have cause to regret. Now, presently, you're standing smack dab in the pride and joy of Rizzo's nearly
ほぼ自然
natural
な製
product
品開
development
発部門。
sector. We call this fecund landscape the purple berry orchard,
自然とは
since
言ってい
that's
ない。
our main crop. But we also sow and grow mock apples, nanners, pea-free nuts, tarmac, and more. Of course.
その寄生生物も自然です。
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection
自然かも
office,
しれ
would
ない。
you? For
健
sure
康
there
調
is.
査課ってなん
The
だ。
Health and Safety Bureau is board-run and certified. So in Eridanos, all inspectors effectively work for Rizzo's. Well, and other representative member corporations of the board.
評議会に向
It
かう
turns
ので
out, the other board corps get a hearty chuckle out of harassing Rizzo's with regular safety checks. It's really not fair if you think about it. Just because we own less shares on the board than the others doesn't mean we should have to deal with health and safety inspections when the others don't.
大企業がやってないのおかしい。であれば、俺は
Oh, drat.
間違いなく
This
確実
distresses
に
me,
健康安全局
and I
だ。
do not like feeling cross. But I do have a few bits on me. Mayhaps this amount will put a smile on your face. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our
笑う
monthly
以外の
bribe
感
to
情を失っ
Slug.
てぞ。
They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Mr. Inspector? Did he now? That sounds about right. He has been mightily outspoken in his disdain for Slug in recent months. The overseeing
Slug.
orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a contract termination in the place of our regular payment. Rizzo's decided we don't need their services anymore.
なんて
See,
いうか
with our new morale-boosting medical treatments,
ヤクザ
our
みたいな
employees
家。
are much more productive. No need for unsightly intimidation tactics.
スキョを白上げする新しい治療。もしかして首に寄生虫をつける治療かんの？
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. You understand, I'm sure.
「従業員のやる気を上げるために従業員に寄生虫をつける。
I do hope this
ヘッ
pleasant
スペーサーズ チョ
conversation
イス
has
より
made
も
me
楽かも
useful
し
to
れない。
you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful
ド
to
ラッグかも
customers,
しれない。
and I like anything Rizzo's likes. I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times.
害
There's
が
a
ないなら
reason
有
why
料
we
だね、
keep
フ
them
ラグ。
behind an electric fence, you know.
でも濃厚な夫婦。濃厚なフラグだな。これがカバツですか？ Maybe 消える。怪しいものがあると、分で光を出してよ。すごいアピールしてくれる。
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the
Congratulations.
deceased actress known as
モゼさんが
Halcyon Helen.
1000PT ニコニ広告しました。
後ろでちゃん、報告ありがとう。サブライトの白桃。この人たちが SLG。
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased
カル
actress
シオン、
known
ヘ
as
レンのとこに入ったんだ。
Stand
Hey,
in
notice
awe
it.
before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products.
巨大ホット
Almost.
ハウス、
Are
温
you
室、
wondering
庭園。
about that omnipresent, warm, and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed sissy pig waste products. From nature, back to nature. Our
肥
spray
料
is
スプレー、
part of
空
the
気中に
cycle
ま
of
き散らしてるの。
Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its
すごい
safe
こ
and
とする
natural
ね。
liquid fertilizer. In case of accidental inhalation, please record any unusual effects and give that record to the nearest Rizzo's employee as quickly as possible. Remember, you are part of the Rizzo's family. Be kind to your family.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector.
14ヘレン。
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
ヘ
Halcyon
レンは
Helen.
この奥に入っていったんだ。
Hey,
What are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
ダンディが単に見えるのは相当目が悪い。
She fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper?
虫はついてないけど、話は通じないタイプかもしれない。
hasn't died yet. Just who are you? せっかく騙せるから騙しちゃう。俺はお前の前の妻だ。 Very funny. If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Does the captain really bear a resemblance to your ex-wife, or are you merely commenting that they appear to be someone who has a propensity for violence?
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna. Though you do smell a bit like blood and starship grease. You must be that freelance inspector. Well, I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel. Indeed.
もちろん、ヘイルンを見なかった
out
か
of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh
傍
word
若
for
無人
her.
にこの温室を出入りしてよ。
I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's
研
deserved
究
of
所
the
に
same
行ったっていうの
access
は
as a
さっきの別の人
co-CEO.
から聞いたね。
Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all. I sit inside and I
どん
look
な
at
仕事
plants.
してるの？
Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but
品種改
for
良、
every
花。
success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That
無理
one,
が労
I
働
think,
者を飲
can
み
be
込むとは。
attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
人権が低い。
You say angry.
バチ、まだ見たことないけどね。
Not only can our waspitos defend themselves, but Rizzo's investments as well. They come through the orchards only during pollination cycles, as dictated by our hive control operators, which means that visitors usually aren't on the receiving ends of their stingers.
巣箱、制御装置。
Well, yes, if
Wendy,
there's an
engineering.
equipment malfunction, the pollination cycle will have to be manually shut down, which means traveling to hive control while the waspitos swarm. I sit inside and I look at plant. Example, that
もうちょっと聞けると。
you think waspitos only pose a danger to enemies of Rizzo's and the occasional clumsy worker. Those risks are well worth it when you consider their value as a self-protecting investment. Besides, they aren't as dangerous as they seem, unless
盗
you're
賊と
caught
か不器用
outside
な
during
労
the
働者に駆除してくれ
pollination
る
cycle.
蜂。
Then you'll probably get stung to death. Even then,
死ぬまで
the
刺され
hive
て。
control emergency recall system
死んで
ensures
も
that
刺され
only
る。
a handful of workers will die in the event of a breach. Rizzo's has just about thought of it all.
片手で 数える程度の犠牲者しか出ないからさ。セーフ。
Stand in awe before our Are you wondering about that
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
ビビビ。
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased.
あっちに向かって行って。多分これがそうなんだ。
Just known as Halcyon Helen.
プジョー6。まっすぐ行ってあげてもいいけど。
実は2進数なら片手で31まで数えられる。
先生、すごいね。0と1の組み合わせ。ここはさっきのところで。規制された従業員が襲いかかってきたもの。北がこっちの方。
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
ビビビ。開いてるじゃん。もう逃げた方がいい。ハルシオン、ヘレンはスラグの秘密か何か知ってしまった。それで命を狙われた。ビビビ。
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
ハルシオン、ヘレンはあのメモを読んだ。
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector.
ビビビ。
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
ちょっと建設戦闘終了。
Did I hear?
Keep your dance to yourself. I just wanted to make you smile.
ケンはなんだその紫のは。
I just want to be your friend.
いっぱいいる。
Ugh.
パープルベリージュースが効かしている。
そうか。
I can't hear you laughing. I'll show you happiness. I just wanna be your
We are victorious.
農薬として出来損ないの鮭を使ってるみたいなこと言ってたね。
なるほど、それ吸っちゃったのか。
巨人の試合。寄生虫の妖怪がこれだけどさ。病態でこれなら首に刺さってるのよ。誰よりも前の卵ってことか。君はどうしてこの器官を切除したのだ。他にこの器官があったからだ。
Administrator Ludovico can seem intimidating, but he's a decent fellow. I know he cares.
ついてるな。
I heard about what happened to Helen. If Rizzo's ran that hotel, we would have kept her safe.
「虫がついてる人とついてない人には何日が」。このシリーズはよくわからない。ピッキングでは開けられない。幻獣のキリラ。厳重注意。トス、ウォールカードだ。久しぶり。
自社製品を買わされているそうとそれ以外とか。
自社製品を買ってない人は大丈夫。なのかな。
Timeline discrepancy detect. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as House.
なんだこの洞窟は。苦情ボートステーション。苦 駆除ロボット。湯沢の珍牛より5ビット長袖。データ見るたびに給料から天引きされていく。かわいそう。この場所、まずいや。伊勢崎、メールは、入場者と対象者の数が合わない。おかしいね。ウォーターより輸入した肥料が効果的面。0.001%。とても弱い。スプラ。スプラトゥーン、イカ、プライマルのブラッドとかプライマルとか
正式な名称が入力できなかったのかな。
綴りがわからなかったんだ。ちゃんと入力できなかったせいで動くものすべて駆除するようになってしまう。デフォルト値が全てなのがおかしいでしょ。工場出荷設定が悪い。駆除ロボット大会集。ロボット動いてるの一個。一個も見せないけどね。動いてる。
3が 400PT ニコニ広告しまし
結構動き回ったと思ったけど、
こんなに残ってたのか。ふわふわ。
こんなに登ってたんだね。顔文字じゃん。報告ありがとう。低速移動式ショック相談薬を打ち出す戦闘ロボット。二足歩行ロボット。君は駆除ロボットではない。サム君と同時体。戦闘 洗剤の代わりに肥料をまくやつだ。足跡はこっちに続いている。コングラチュレーション。
夫もう時間が。
本当だ。もうそんな時間。ここで終わっておきます。あと1分しかない。10時からね。
果樹園の謎は深まるばかり。
7 days to DI のマルチ企画に参加します。
お疲れ様。7大豆も頑張って。
よかったらみんなも見に来てね。果樹園の謎解きはまた次回。セーブ、はちゃんとされてる。もうちょっとで48時間になる。ボリュームいっぱいのゲームだ。枠移動。